Cheers.
Cheers. Good morning, friends. Today we're making sourdough pancakes. I'm so excited. I mentioned before how I did a sourdough workshop at my house and it was so much fun, and I'm learning all the things. I don't really know if I'm doing it correct, but the bread we're making tastes good, and now I'm taking my sourdough discard, which I went down a rabbit hole yesterday of TikTok being like discard versus starter, when to discard, why to discard. It's a whole rabbit hole, but we're making sourdough pancakes this morning, and I'm really excited. So let's do this. This is my discard. I just took it out of the fridge. Sourdough discard, from my understanding, is just sourdough starter that is not being fed. And you have to discard from your starter so it doesn't get too big. If you're like a sourdough guru, I'm probably saying all this stuff wrong because I just went down a rabbit hole yesterday, and today we're gonna make this recipe. We're making these. I bought this flour because I heard that European flour might be better on your stomach, but then I went down a rabbit hole and this scientist debunked that, but you know what? Can't hurt to try. If it's the placebo effect working on me, then that's great too. So this is the discard, but this is the mother. This is the starter that I leave out on my kitchen counter that I feed. Look at these bubbles. I already need a different jar because I definitely don't have any room. We're gonna have to do some transferring. And then this is like a little sourdough show and tell. This is the rest of my sourdough that I made last week. It's a little hard. It's actually like a rock. If someone intruded into my house, this would be my weapon. Ha! But I saw actually a video on TikTok where you just spray it with some water and then pop it back in the oven at 325 for like 8 minutes, and it makes it squishy again. This is very hard. Also, I just shared our gender reveal on YouTube like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that means I can show our nursery stuff now that you know what we're having.
The video is so short, you can go watch that now and come back.
Look at you cross-promoting. Chia egg in progress.
Can you get that little blue one? Did you know that LOL is out, slang-wise?
What is it now?
It's like JBOL, just burst out laughing. JBOL. Really rolls off the tongue.
I feel like LOL is like forever.
LOL's forever.
I can't.
It's like so easy. You can't say J-ball, you know? Then you go lol.
Who does that? Oh, when I was in school, I remember someone being like lol, or like no.
No, people say lol.
I think that's weird.
I say lol.
No, you don't. I've never heard you say that in your life.
It's more of like a casual, if I'm playing games with friends and something funny happens, we're like, lol.
So even if JBOL is like the new thing, I feel like I'd be trying too hard if I switch it and start using it.
One, it's weird.
I'm gonna use it in a group chat and see if anyone even knows what I'm saying. Oh, I'm gonna let you flip that.
Yeah, Jules. Leave the kitchen to the man.
I love this. This is not even all of them. Andrew has 2 frying pans going. This is a lot. We're gonna have to give some to my mom later. But here it is. Sourdough pancake with chia seed egg, just because I don't have eggs. Ooh, it smells amazing. Berries. And I'm trying to eat a little bit of protein in the morning. So we have a very sad little chicken and maple patty from Applegate, but it is actually really good. All right, we will document our first bite, but then we're gonna turn the camera off and feast. A little syrup, take a bite together. Oh wow. It doesn't even need butter because they were cooked in butter.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. That is so good.
Yeah, they're kind of salty.
I don't think they're salty, which says a lot about
I'm
me.
getting like flakes of salt, and then because there's the syrup, it's like really good.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'll share the link to the recipe in the description. What a morning. It is Valentine's Day as I'm filming this. So I just had pancakes, cleaned, and I need to get to work. But first I need to make matcha. And I've been making my own cashew milk lately because it's delicious. So we're gonna use this nutter machine, handy dandy. You've probably seen me use it before in like a past vlog, but it's really nice. And it makes making your own nut milk really dang easy. So we're gonna do like a heaping tablespoon of cashews, 1 cup of filtered water. I'm gonna put a little bit of organic vanilla extract. That looks good. And then a little bit of maple syrup and a pinch of salt. I like a little more salt. I like when you can taste sweet and salty at the same time. And that is it. Put the lid on. It has a couple different settings. We're gonna set it to warm. It takes like a full 5 minutes or so. Do a taste test. Delicious. Okay, this makes such good milk. I'm only drinking 1 caffeinated beverage a day, and not even every day. Like there's some mornings where I have like a smoothie or something, but when I do have my matcha, I gotta make it count. So there's been times where friends have asked me to meet up at certain cafes, and I'd be like, actually, can we go to this one instead? Because they have really good matcha there. So I'm like, I am not wasting my 1 caffeinated beverage on a place that's not very good. So I've been speaking up more, but also I just really enjoy making it at home where I know it'll be good. Glorious. All right, so here's what I've got going on today. Yesterday was a very meeting heavy day, so I didn't have a lot of heads down time. So for the next couple hours, I'm gonna just be kind of plugging away at prepping for a video that I'm hoping to film later today. It's a video on my productivity system, showing all the different apps and tools that I use to get things done in both my work and personal life. So I'm working on that script and just making sure I write out the points that I want to cover for each thing. And then I need to kind of figure out where I'm gonna shoot that, if I'm gonna use this computer, my laptop, or my desktop computer. I have not sat at my desk in probably 2 weeks now. I love my desk, but I've just been craving change, and I'm really enjoying sitting at my dining table and sitting on this bouncy ball. It just helps my posture and it feels better on my bottom. So I don't know, there's just something very like fluid and flexible about having a laptop that I really missed. I have been working from a desktop computer for a very, very long time, and I had my iPad, which was like my laptop, but I was never able to really do any editing on my iPad, and so a lot of the work I had to do, I couldn't really go anywhere. And so now it just feels nice to like do my work anywhere I want in the house. So I just haven't been over there in a while. And also my office is taken over by lots of paperwork because I decided that I wanted to reorganize all of our paper clutter. So like our insurance, deed to the house, birth certificates, social security cards, all those types of things. And I ordered binders and sheet protectors. And so I'm in the process of organizing all that, and I'll show you, but I'm still waiting on some tabs to arrive. So yeah, I'll show you what I end up doing with that. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into Notion and look at my notes here. I'll show you a little sneak peek of what it looks like to prep for a video. So these are some of my notes. I basically am just jotting down the different apps that I want to talk about, some different points that I have. It's also sponsored by Notion, so I have their integration, but obviously Notion was always going to be a part of my productivity system. I'm literally using Notion right now to plan this video. So that's about it. I'll just kind of finish typing out a few things and then practice a little bit. I gotta think of like what I want to say at the beginning of the video. Beginnings of videos are always the hardest for me. I have like the most takes because I don't know how to say like, hey, welcome to this video, and I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over again. So yeah, it's just kind of funny. You all see the finished edit, but what you don't see is how many times it takes me to get things right. So I'm gonna work on this, and then I will check in with you all later. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into my productivity system. So I'm going to take you through all the different apps and tools that I use to get things done, and I'm really excited for this video because it's something that I've been wanting to share for a long time now. There are so many apps and tools that I use that I love, so let's get started. So the first app that we're going to dive into today is Arc. This is the tool I use for browsing. Just finished therapy. We've been doing EMDR therapy, which is eye movement desensitization reprocessing. Desensitization and reprocessing. You should look it up, but essentially it's where I have like a whole timeline of really stressful, anxiety-inducing, or traumatic events from my life, from my childhood up until adulthood. And we go through, and it's very meditative, but it's also, sometimes I leave the sessions with like a pounding headache, or like today I feel we closed this memory from my childhood and I don't feel the feelings of distress anymore when I think of that memory. So it's really, really interesting. And then the next session we have, we're gonna be diving into my most traumatic memory, which I, to be honest, I'm not looking forward to. I'm like looking forward to reprocessing it, but I'm also not looking forward to it because it's hard when I've had like a really good day and then I sit down for therapy. When I have to do this kind of work, it feels really taxing and exhausting. And you know, therapy is work. Therapy is a lot of work, and I'm really glad that I have stuck with it. Pretty much I've been going weekly since March of last year. Actually, like almost a year now I've been in therapy with this same therapist that I really, really love. And anyways, with the eye movement, there's a ball that I follow on the screen as I think of the different memories, and I'm like looking left to right, and I do it like a million times. And it's really interesting. I don't understand how it works, but it feels like it's doing something. Anyways, that's that. I also wanted to give an update on TMJD, my jaw pain. I had signed up for physical therapy. It was quite expensive. I signed up for 8 sessions, and to be honest, I just do not think it's working. Just don't think it's doing much. But the thing that I did get out of it is her telling me to go ahead and get a night guard. And my dentist, she's been working with me on trying to get to the bottom of my jaw pain. We basically made a lower retainer, flat plane. It still fits to the grooves of my teeth, but it's like flat up here. And my physical therapist said that putting it on the bottom is better for me because naturally, if it's on the top, my bottom jaw will want to like come up here. So I kind of feel more relaxed. Actually, the night guard helps quite a bit. Like I'm not able to clench as hard, so I have just noticed that I'm waking up with less pain. That's like the first time I've had an actual TMJD update on something that has worked. Because I feel like I've tried so many things and the night guard is working better. It's not gone. It's been helpful. Basically, I didn't expect to feel the way I do feel since being pregnant. And this entire pregnancy journey has been so positive for me, and I know that is not the case for everybody, so my heart really goes out to people who have very difficult pregnancies. But for me, I can only speak from my own experience right now. I feel amazing. I love being pregnant at this point in time. Maybe that'll change in the 3rd trimester, probably, but so far it has been a beautiful experience. My anxiety has been lower. I've been more like confident in myself and more compassionate with myself. I've been listening to the cues of my body. I haven't been feeling as much guilt if I need to rest or take the day off. Like I've just been finding so much more grace and also just respect for my body and what it's doing. It's literally creating life. It's literally creating a human right now. And the fact that my baby is doing well, like it's just been a very healing process. Anyways, I think that's it for this vlog. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna eat spaghetti for dinner, but I'm not gonna document it. I'm gonna be offline. I think I might start a new anime or maybe watch Doctor Who. Andrew said that he would rewatch Doctor Who with me, and I was a big Doctor Who fan back in the day, so I think we're gonna watch season 2 with David Tennant. I love rewatching old shows that I was obsessed with in college. It just brings back all the feels. So we're just gonna have a chill night. I'm feeling good today, so I'm gonna go ride that wave. Even after the EMDR, like I'm still feeling pretty good. So I'm ready to sign off. So thank you all for hanging out with me today, for chit-chatting. I'll see you all next time. Bye.